What if I told you that one common food can work 10 times better than bananas when it comes to helping you rest through the night? You lie down at 10 p.m., but by 2 a.m. or 3 a.m., your eyes are open again. Studies show that more than 70% of older adults struggle with insomnia. And here is the shocking truth. A simple food that most of us ignore can be 10 times more effective than bananas when it comes to helping you sleep deeply. Yet, almost nobody knows about it. Today, I'm going to show you how this food works, why doctors are surprised by its power, and how just a small change in your evening routine can bring back nights of peaceful rest. Imagine sleeping 6 or even 7 hours without interruption, waking up refreshed with clear memory and steady energy the next morning. That is possible, and the answer is much simpler than you think. Before we begin, I'd like to hear your thoughts. Where are you watching this video? What time are you watching it? Please leave a comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. So if you have ever felt worried about losing sleep, about your health and memory fading because of restless nights, stay with me. In the next few minutes, I will reveal the food and the habits that can transform your nights. This may surprise you, but it could also change the way you sleep for the rest of your life. Why so many older adults struggle to sleep? After the age of 55, many people begin noticing a quiet but frustrating change in their nights. You may lie down at 10 o'clock, feeling ready for rest, only to find yourself awake again at 2 or 3 in the morning. The clock ticks slowly, the room feels heavy, and you wait for sleep that never truly comes. Morning arrives with a heavy head-aching legs and a sense that no amount of coffee or tea can restore the freshness you once enjoyed. This silent pattern repeats itself for countless older adults in both the United States and India, leaving them feeling drained before the day has even begun. Science gives us a clear explanation for this change, and it has nothing to do with personal weakness. As we age, the body gradually produces less melatonin, the natural hormone that signals the brain when it is time to sleep. At the same time, another hormone called vasopressin declines, and this hormone normally reduces urine production at night. Without enough vasopressin, the kidneys keep working while you are supposed to rest, filling the bladder and sending you to the bathroom more often. Add to this the fact that nerves around the bladder become more sensitive with age, and even a small amount of urine can create an urgent signal. Together, these changes make deep, unbroken sleep harder to achieve even when you feel desperately tired. Lifestyle habits can quietly make this situation worse without us realizing it. In many homes, dinner is served late in the evening, and it is often heavy or filled with spicy foods that take time to digest. Some enjoy a cup of coffee or chai after 6 in the evening, not knowing that caffeine lingers in the bloodstream for hours and keeps the brain alert when it should be winding down. Drinking several glasses of water close to bedtime also pushes the bladder into action just when your body needs calm. And there is another habit that feels wise but is actually harmful. Many older adults go to the bathroom just in case before lying down. Over time, this teaches the bladder to send false alarms, making you wake up even when it is only partly full. These small routines repeated daily create restless nights and tired mornings. If nothing changes, the consequences go far beyond fatigue. Broken sleep reduces memory, weakens concentration, and raises the risk of falls during the night. Research shows that poor sleep weakens the immune system, leaving you more vulnerable to infections and slower to recover. Over time, the emotional cost also becomes clear. Many older adults begin to feel anxious about bedtime, worried about lying awake again, and this worry itself can trigger even lighter sleep. Others describe feeling low in mood, disconnected from family activities, and less motivated to enjoy the things that once brought joy. Insomnia may look small, but it quietly shapes both the body and the spirit. The good news is that none of this means you are powerless. Understanding these changes is the first step toward taking back control of your nights. By adjusting small habits, by learning to respect your body's rhythm, and by using food and lifestyle as gentle medicine, it is possible to reclaim peaceful rest. Even if you have spent years waking at 2 in the morning, the path back to steady sleep is still open. What matters is the choice to begin one calm evening at a time. The food that is 10 times more effective than bananas. For many years, bananas have been seen as a gentle sleep, supporting food especially for older adults who struggle with restless nights. Bananas are rich in potassium and magnesium, two minerals that help relax tired muscles and calm the body before bed. That is why so many people have been told to eat a banana in the evening, believing it will help them fall asleep faster. And yes, bananas can provide some comfort, but new research suggests there may be a much stronger option hiding in plain sight. The surprising food is kiwi, a small green fruit that many people overlook or eat only on special occasions. Kiwi is packed with vitamin C, vitamin K, folate, and antioxidants, but what makes it truly powerful for sleep is its high level of serotonin. Serotonin is the chemical in the brain that helps regulate mood and prepares the body for deep rest. When combined with natural antioxidants, kiwi supports not only sleep but also heart health, immunity, and digestion. Doctors were surprised to find that eating two kiwis about an hour before bed improved sleep quality dramatically in older adults. In fact, studies have shown it can be up to 10 times more effective than bananas for helping people fall asleep and stay asleep. The science is both simple and encouraging. Kiwi contains natural compounds that support the production of melatonin, the hormone responsible for telling your brain it is time to rest. By raising melatonin levels, gently kiwi helps the body follow a more natural sleep cycle, making it easier to fall asleep and stay asleep throughout the night. At the same time, serotonin in kiwi calms the nervous system, eases anxiety, and reduces the racing thoughts that often keep older adults awake. Magnesium and potassium are still present, offering muscle relaxation similar to bananas, but kiwi delivers the added benefit of regulating sleep hormones more directly. The result is a food that supports both body and mind in ways bananas simply cannot. Let me share a story that may feel familiar. In Ohio, a 70-year-old woman named Margaret had been waking up 3 times a night for years. She avoided caffeine, she stopped drinking water late, and she even tried sleeping pills, but nothing gave her steady rest. A nutritionist suggested she try two kiwis after dinner, eaten slowly about 1 hour before bed. Within 2 weeks, Margaret noticed she was waking up only once each night. After 1 month, she was sleeping nearly 7 hours without interruption. She said the change felt like getting her life back because mornings were no longer heavy and she finally had energy to walk with her grandchildren. When we compare bananas and kiwis side by side, the difference becomes clear. A medium banana offers potassium and magnesium, which relax muscles, but only a small amount of serotonin. Kiwi, on the other hand, not only contains these minerals but also provides a rich source of serotonin and antioxidants that directly influence melatonin production. While bananas may help the body feel calm, kiwi goes further by signaling the brain to maintain a natural sleep rhythm. For older adults facing frequent wake ups and light sleep, this deeper support is exactly what is needed. Choosing kiwi over bananas is not about rejecting tradition, but about embracing a more effective tool for health. And the best part is that it is natural, affordable, and easy to add to your routine. By bringing kiwi into your evening habit, you are not just eating a fruit, you are giving your body and mind a gentle signal that the day is complete and night belongs to rest. For many older adults in both America and India, that one small choice may be the key to reclaiming the peaceful sleep they deserve. How to use kiwi correctly for the best sleep results. When it comes to using kiwi as a natural sleep aid, timing makes a world of difference. Most research suggests that eating kiwi about 1 hour before bed allows the body enough time to digest and release its helpful compounds. If you eat it too close to bedtime, the stomach is still busy breaking down food, which may leave you feeling heavy rather than calm. Imagine finishing dinner around 6:30 or 7 in the evening and then enjoying one or two kiwis as a light snack around 8. By the time you're ready to lie down, the nutrients are already working with your brain and nervous system to prepare you for rest. This small window of time is important because it supports both digestion and the natural rise of melatonin, the hormone that signals sleep. Just as important as timing is the right amount. More is not always better, and the body responds best to gentle balance. For most older adults, 1 cup of sliced kiwi, about 5 ounces or 150 grams, is the perfect serving size. That equals 2 medium kiwis, eaten slowly and at room temperature. Eating too much can lead to stomach discomfort, while eating too little may not provide enough of the nutrients that make kiwi so effective. Think of it the way you think of a daily vitamin. A single measured dose works wonders, while too much may upset the system. By choosing a moderate serving, you give your body exactly what it needs without burdening your digestion. Pairing kiwi with the right foods can also make a difference. Some people enjoy kiwi on top of a small bowl of oatmeal or mixed gently with plain yogurt. These combinations provide fiber and protein, helping to stabilize blood sugar through the night and preventing sudden energy drops. On the other hand, pairing kiwi with coffee, black tea, or spicy late night meals can cancel out its benefits. Caffeine keeps the mind alert, and spicy foods may cause heartburn or stomach irritation. For older adults who already struggle with digestion, the goal is to create ease, not extra work. A light calming snack with kiwi is the safest and most supportive choice. There are also a few things to avoid if you want the best results. Do not eat kiwi right after a large heavy dinner because the stomach will already be full and slow to process more food. Avoid using kiwi if you have certain medical conditions such as severe kidney disease or if your doctor has warned you about foods high in potassium. Also, if you are taking medications like blood thinners, it is wise to ask your doctor before making kiwi a daily habit since kiwi contains vitamin K, which may affect clotting. These are not reasons to be afraid, but gentle reminders that every body is unique and deserves careful attention. When you put these small steps together, the formula becomes very simple. Eat the right food at the right time in the right amount. Allow kiwi to work naturally with your body instead of forcing the process. Respect your digestion, avoid harmful pairings, and listen to the signals your body gives you. For many older adults in America and India, this small routine has transformed nights of broken rest into peaceful, steady sleep. By following this gentle path, you may find that a simple fruit holds the key to mornings filled with energy, clarity, and hope. Supportive habits for deeper sleep. A restful night does not begin only at bedtime. It is built quietly through the choices you make during the day, especially in the morning. Gentle physical activity sets the tone for how your body handles rest later. A simple 15-minute walk around your neighborhood or the local park helps your circulation clear stiffness from your joints and signals your brain to stay awake during daylight hours. Adding a few easy stretches, such as reaching toward the ceiling or rolling your shoulders, reminds your muscles they are still strong and flexible. This morning movement creates a healthy rhythm, making it easier for your body to relax naturally once the sun goes down. As evening arrives, another hidden influence begins to matter. The glow of television screens, tablets, and phones is filled with blue light, which quietly tricks your brain into thinking it is still daytime. This light lowers melatonin, the natural hormone that tells your body to sleep. For older adults who already produce less melatonin, this effect can be powerful. That is why doctors suggest turning off bright screens at least 1 hour before bed. Instead of watching late night shows, consider listening to calm music, enjoying soft conversation with family, or preparing your room for rest. Your eyes, your brain, and your nervous system will thank you with deeper sleep. The way you position yourself in bed also matters more than most people realize. Sleeping flat on your back often puts pressure on both the bladder and the lower back, leading to more bathroom trips and restless tossing. Specialists recommend sleeping on your left side with a supportive pillow under your head and a smaller pillow between your knees. This posture reduces strain on the bladder, improves digestion, and helps your lungs breathe more easily. Older adults who adopt this position often find they wake less often and feel more refreshed in the morning. Something as simple as a pillow can quietly change the quality of your entire night. Equally important are the habits that calm the mind. Many older adults lie awake because their thoughts keep racing, revisiting worries about health, family, or the future. Light meditation, gentle breathing exercises, or reading a paper book can soothe the nervous system. Imagine sitting with your hands on your belly, taking slow breaths in through your nose and letting them out through your mouth. Within minutes, the body begins to soften and the brain releases calming signals. Choosing a spiritual reading, poetry, or even a favorite novel can create a safe bridge between wakefulness and sleep. These rituals reassure the mind that it is safe to let go. The bedroom environment itself deserves care because it silently shapes how the night feels. Experts recommend keeping the temperature between 65 and 68 degrees Fahrenheit, cool enough for comfort but not cold. Use cotton sheets and light blankets that breathe easily, allowing your body to regulate heat without sweating. A comfortable mattress and supportive pillows reduce aches that might otherwise wake you. Think of your room as a personal retreat, a space where every detail from the fabric to the air welcomes you to rest. When older adults create this kind of environment, they discover that sleep becomes less of a struggle and more of a natural process. Let me share a story that shows how these changes can add up. In Pune, India, a 72-year-old man named Ravi spent years waking every 2 hours. He believed it was simply age catching up with him. But when his doctor suggested a new routine morning, walks, no late screens, side, sleeping, deep breathing, and a cooler bedroom, Ravi agreed to try. Within 3 weeks, he was waking only once a night. After 2 months, he regularly slept 6 or 7 hours, something he had not experienced in a decade. His family noticed, he smiled. More joint conversations again, and even began singing old songs while working in the garden. His story is proof that age does not have to steal peaceful sleep. With small, steady habits, even long nights of restlessness can give way to mornings of strength and joy. Breaking common myths about sleep. One of the most common beliefs among older adults is that sleeping less is simply a normal part of aging. Many people assume that because they are in their 60s or 70s, it is natural to get by on only 4 or 5 hours. The truth is that the human body never stops needing deep restorative sleep, no matter the number of candles on the birthday cake. Scientific research shows that older adults still require 7 to 8 hours of rest just as they did when younger. What changes is the body's ability to maintain sleep, not the need for it. Accepting poor sleep as inevitable only adds to fatigue, weakens memory, and increases health risks. By recognizing that quality rest remains essential, you take the first step toward protecting your mind and body. Another myth many older adults quietly believe is that drinking less water during the day will reduce nighttime bathroom trips. At first glance, this sounds logical, but in reality, it often makes the problem worse. When you deprive your body of fluids, the blood becomes thicker and the kidneys must work harder to filter it. This strain can actually increase nighttime urine production once you finally rehydrate in the evening. The safer and more effective approach is to drink most of your water earlier in the day, ideally between morning and mid-afternoon. By the time night arrives, your body is already balanced and your bladder is calmer. Proper hydration supports circulation, keeps the joints comfortable, and lowers the risk of dizziness or falls. The secret is not less water but better timing. A third misunderstanding is the idea that waking up during the night always signals a serious illness. While health problems can certainly disturb sleep, many awakenings have more ordinary explanations. Late meals, excess caffeine, or even anxiety can push the brain into lighter sleep and cause short wake-ups. For example, an older adult who has a cup of tea at 7 in the evening may find themselves awake at 2 in the morning, not because of disease, but because of caffeine. Others may wake from habit because the bladder has learned to signal too early. The important lesson is not to panic every time you find yourself awake in the dark. Instead, notice your patterns, adjust small habits, and seek medical guidance only if the problem continues. This balanced perspective eases fear and restores confidence. Finally, many seniors feel resigned to the belief that only sleeping pills can restore rest. While medication can sometimes provide short-term relief, it carries serious risks when used long-term. Side effects may include memory problems, dizziness, increased risk of falls, and even dependence on the drug. Doctors often warn that pills do not fix the root cause of poor sleep, they only cover it temporarily. Natural approaches such as adjusting diet, using calming routines, or improving the sleep environment address the deeper issues without the same dangers. For example, practicing deep breathing before bed, creating a cool and quiet bedroom, and using foods like kiwi can improve sleep naturally. Choosing these paths gives you control and avoids the heavy price of dependency. By gently letting go of these myths, older adults in both America and India can see sleep with fresh eyes. Poor rest is not an unavoidable sentence of aging, and the solutions are often within reach. Hydration, calm routines, posture, and nutrition are tools you can use every day. Rather than accepting myths or fearing the worst, you can trust that small choices make a real difference. In the quiet hours of the night, your body still knows how to rest. It only needs the right support to remember. As we come to the end of this journey, one simple truth stands out with clarity. Kiwi, a small and often overlooked fruit, has shown the potential to be 10 times more effective than bananas in promoting restful, restorative sleep. For years, many of us have relied on bananas as a natural helper for bedtime, believing that potassium and magnesium were enough. Yet, the discovery of kiwi's unique combination of serotonin, antioxidants, and gentle minerals opens a new door, especially for older adults who have felt trapped in long nights of wakefulness. Along with this knowledge, we have also seen how small but deliberate changes, such as eating at the right time, maintaining balance in daily habits, and caring for the sleep environment, can transform the experience of rest. These adjustments are not complicated or expensive. They are practical steps that any household in the United States or India can apply without fear or strain. And that is perhaps the most encouraging message. Even when age brings new challenges, the body still responds with gratitude to gentle care. I would now love to invite you into the conversation. Have you ever tried eating kiwi before bed or experimented with other natural habits that made a difference in your sleep? Please share your personal experience in the comments below, because your words may encourage another person who feels alone in their struggle with sleepless nights. Sometimes, one story can give someone else the courage to begin. And if this video offered you even a single useful idea, I kindly ask you to press the like button, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell icon. This way, you will never miss the next piece of guidance created especially for seniors who wish to live with health clarity and peace of mind. Finally, think of someone you care about, a neighbor, a cousin, or perhaps your spouse who may also be waking at 2 in the morning. Share this video with them as a quiet gift. By doing so, you are not only supporting your own health, but helping to build a community where aging is not about losing sleep or energy, but about rediscovering balance through wisdom and love.